thing that you notice is that we still don't have the M Leopards logo on the helmet. One of the things about Coach Plumlee teams, you have to earn that M Leopards, and so you wonder if tonight's the night they get that, they earn it, and we see it next week. So hopefully we'll play well.
Shades of Charlie Strong?
Yeah, maybe so. And we'll get that M Leopards logo on there for next week.
Looking out here deep to receive, I'm just going to call them the dynamic duo because that's 2 and 4. That's Dupree and Watson, and they're fun to watch, guys. I mean, a lot of fun to watch.
Luke McCormick looks like will be teeing the ball up for the Harmony Grove Cardinals. Oh, I thought you guys had done this. Apparently, my mistake. It's now a time to mention our isolated player of the game is going to be senior number 4, Braylon Watson. We've talked a lot about him, Ben, but a little bit more.
Well, you can see now they're going to onside kick it, and they might get it. We got lucky.
We do recover it.
We had Mark. We had 1 or 2 onside kicks against us last week.
Keelan Junell on the recovery.
But Braylon Watson's isolated player of the game, and he came into this year we thinking he was going to be a defensive specialist because he did such a great job for us last year on defense. But as we saw last week, he's special with the football in his hands on offense, and he's really turned into one of our more productive backs. He and Dupree have really kind of taken this offense by storm, and he's going to get the first snap, it looks like.
Yeah.
And you got to be special to wear the number 4 here at Malvern. It means a lot. That's a special thing and good for senior Braylon Watson as he gets ready to run from the Wildcat formation. 1st and 10 from the 49. Here's the snap. Watson right up the middle. Does a nice little move to avoid the first tackler. Gets across the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Tell you what, 22, if Troy Potter's not there, he had another 10 or 15, and he may have outrun the safety, Ben.
Yeah, and Harmony Grove actually did a pretty good job. They got a little bit of penetration. Watson made a little shimmy and a little shake, and once he was able to get past the line of scrimmage, picked up nice yards.
Here he goes. Snap to Watson. Right back up. And this time going to get down to the 40-yard line. He will have enough for the first down.
That's kind of the physical football we saw last week. You can see where all the bodies are on the 40-yard line, which tells you that your offensive line pushed them back about 5 yards.
Yep. Leopards appear to be in somewhat of a hurry-up formation, this time taking a little bit more time.
We made the remark a little bit last week, find number 76, and that's usually where we're going to go.
Do shift the receiver, Trey Jackson, from the left to the right. 1st and 10 from the 40. Watson takes the snap, running to his right. Got a little bit of room.
There he goes.
Cuts up. He's got a lot of room. Gets down across the 20, 15. Going to be tackled around the 10-yard line. Nice run by Watson.
Yeah, all right.
Got a flag, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, holding.
They're the pink flags.
Welcome to October.
Difficult. Yep. Got a well-dressed superintendent making his appearance. We'll be holding on the Leopards, and that's going to back them up 10. Now going to be looking at 1st and 20.
And, we think about the first quarter last week. The only thing that slowed us down in the first quarter were penalties. We can get into whether or not they were justified or unjustified all day, but if it weren't for the little yellow laundry, we would have had a lot more yards in the first quarter.
It appears like you won't see any little yellow laundry tonight.
That's true. Little pink laundry.
Little pink laundry. Trey Richardson switches over to the left side now. Watson gets ready to take the snap. Looking to run to his left. Does get the edge across the 40, down to around the 38-yard line. Looks like they'll give him the 39. So gets 11 of those yards back.
And very similar to what we saw last week. When we'd get way behind in the chains, we'd end up with 1st and 20. You don't panic because if you feel like you can get 10 yards at any time. And, if you're in 2nd and 9, you're not that far behind schedule.
Jalen Dupree does come into the ball game, place of Watson. 2nd and 9 from the 39. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run. Now busts it to the outside. Cuts back up to the middle again. Across the 30. Down to around the 27-yard line. First down, Leopards.
And once again, look where all the bodies are. If you're watching on YouTube right now or you watch this later, all the bodies are several yards downfield. I want to give it what a job by number 6, Jabril Artis. He really did a great job of lead blocking, understood that he knows kind of how we are with today's penalties, and he got off of it.
Here's the snap to Dupree, looking to run left. Got a little bit of room. Now cuts it up. Going to get down near the 20. Looks like they are going to give him the 20. Pickup of 7 on first down.
You know, you mentioned that we were kind of in a hurry-up mode. One of the things a good team wants to do is you want to maximize possessions. You want to have as many possessions as possible because the odds, the percentages of you scoring more than them are obviously higher the more possessions that there are in a football game. So even though we're running a very power offense, a very run-driven offense, the more possessions we can have, we think we're better than they are. So the higher opportunity for us to score more points.
This is a backfield set I like.
Yeah, you got Watson at quarterback. He fakes the give up the middle. Breaks the first tackle, spins off the next man down across the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to give him the 5. First and goal, Leopards.
And that is a wrinkle we did not see last week. We did not see both of them at the same time. And you get one of them offering a wildcat formation to the other, read option, and both of those guys have a chance to take the football. That is not going to be a fun situation.
No, that'll drive your defensive coordinator up a wall.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. Power formation for Watson. Here's the snap, looking to run up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Going to get down to around the 2-yard line. Be second and goal from there. Clock ticks under 8 minutes here in the first quarter. Leopards got a nice drive going.
Yeah, we haven't. The only thing that stopped Seth has been the pink flags.
Yep. Second and goal from the 2. Same formation for the Leopards. Here's the snap. Watson looking to run again. This time, he fumbles the ball. It's bouncing around, and it is recovered by Harmony Grove.
Yeah.
Thankfully, went down to recover it. If he would have scooped, he would have had a good lot of field in front of him.
You know, that's happened to us before down there, Ben.
It has, and this is why Harmony Grove wants to limit the possessions, because if you only get 10 possessions in a football game, if they can get you to somehow do something like this 3 or 4 times, now all of a sudden you've only got 5 possessions to score. And so, you know, Harmony Grove, they've been using this system since they've come up into this conference because they're physically not on par with most of the conference. So they know that they want to limit possessions. So they're going to take their time, I can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to be in a rush, and they're going to try to eat up as much clock as possible.
They're going to come to the line in a T formation. First and 10 from the 11-yard line. Give is to the back up the middle. He's fighting for yardage across the 15 up to the 16-yard line.
Nice pickup for Harmony Grove there. A little, I'm going to call it an honest 5.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Harmony Grove's been doing now for years. And so this type of football, this is not going to stun them. It's not going to be a shock to them. You know, this is kind of what they did all through the summer. This is what they did leading up to the first game. And so they're accustomed to physical. You know, we wouldn't say, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but there's no dust on AstroTurf.
And a cloud of turf. Same formation, 2nd and 5. Give to the back up the middle again. Still trying to fight for yardage. Looks like you may pick up a couple. Bring up 3rd, maybe 3.
Yeah, it'll be a 3rd and a long 3. He didn't get much at all there.
It's a cloud of black pellets these days.
Yeah. They get everywhere. Let me go ahead and tell you. Soccer season, it's constant in the truck, and
that's right. Big 3rd down play here for the Leopards. If the Leopards can stop them here, Ben, and pin them back here and not let them turn the field over too bad, we can maybe get back down there and score.
Same formation, 3rd and 3.
Yep.
They do a little shift down to get into stance, and Leopards jump. It's the one you don't want to jump. It's the guy nose tackle right over the ball. I believe that was
that'll give him
Nathan
a first,
Jones, maybe?
Yeah, that'll give him a 1st and 10. And,
no, not Nathan. Nathan just came in.
Whoever it was probably just came out.
They did.
That'd be my guess.
They did. You are correct, sir. So, free first down for Harmony Grove. Now going to be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Stay in the T formation.
Oh, wow. Did they call it dead? Yeah.
False start.
Yeah.
And now we'll back up 5 again.
We had a defensive tackle over there in the middle of everything real quick. Looked like it was, I don't know if that was Jenkins or Landreth.
Don't give me the line. That will make it 1st and 15. Ball now back at the 18-yard line. Just under 5.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Same formation for Harmony Grove. Leopards almost jump again. We do have a flag. They may have. And now we're just trading 5-yard penalties.
And right now, Harmony Grove's in that inverted wishbone look.
Yeah.
You know, so they're, you know, we've kind of got a modernized version of, you know, putting everybody into the you know, a small little area of the football field. They're kind of going 1960s, you know, 1960s football. But that's definitely an inverted bone look, maybe almost a T formation. But
oh yeah, kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Give this to the back.
Got
a lot
some
of room
space
up the middle. He's across the 45, the 50, the other 45, 40, and going to be ran down around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they hit
Priorities.
a quick through right there. Carter Martin's actually the one that caught him, ran him down, and
now we got an official down. I don't know how that happened, but he's
down.
And I don't think he threw that flag. I think it fell out of his pocket.
He's down.
But he's yeah.
Well, I tell you what. When we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for Harmony Grove, but we're going to take a break while they attend to him. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
I love a truck that can get me where I need to go here in Arkansas. And let me tell you what, nothing beats a Ford when it comes to dirt roads and muddy trails. I mean, look at this thing. Hey, come and see what all we've got at Smart Ford. And don't miss out on another giveaway we got coming up this month. Sign up on our Facebook page. Make the smart drive to Smart Ford in Malvern today. Hey, be sure and tell them the Wild Man sent you.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. As it does appear that a referee is going to be okay holding the lower back, but looks like he's going to give it a go.
We're just kind of speculating on what happened. Looks like he may have slipped on the turf coming down through there or something, because we were watching, hoping somebody'd run down the Harmony Grove back, and in the meantime, the referee here on the home side.
And that's kind of the one thing about turf. I mean, when it rains, it is slicker than grass.
Yeah.
You know, because in grass, when it rains, the water, at least the soil gets a little saturated, so your cleats kind of dig in. But with these pellets, which is kind of the bed that this artificial turf is on, the cleats don't dig in, and they just slide. And of course, the officials probably aren't wearing cleats anyway. They're probably wearing more like cross trainers, and
Yeah.
those will be real slick.
Soccer players love it. They drive those kicks low, let it just skip off the turf.
All right, 1st and 10 at the Malvern 30 here, and Harmony Grove's threatening, Seth.
They are. Stay in the same inverted wishbone formation. Here's the snap. A little bit of an option look. Quarterback's going to keep it. Not going to get much. Looks like maybe a gain of 1 to the 29.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking down this, and Ben said something about like running the triple op wishbone back in the 60s. Now that kind of, that'll date me, but that was my error. And I'm waiting to see him jog down that sideline like Jack Mildred or James Street or somebody shaking that ball and doing a belly series into the fullback and pitching it onto the trailer.
I'm just going to have to take your word for it. 2nd and 9 from the 29. Here's the snap. Give to the back up the middle. Not a lot there. Does fall forward to pick up a couple. Going to bring up 3rd and long.
I may have to dig out some of that OU film for you to watch there then, Junior.
Uh-huh. I don't know about all that.
So what we're looking at, Malvern's in almost like a 4-4 look, against this 2 tight end set and, inverted bone look, 1 safety back, and the corners are kind of almost like at linebacker depth.
3rd and 7 from the 27.
Yeah. One safety deep.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Got a man. But
Carter Martin's right there.
Really good coverage, really well read.
Nice coverage by Carter Martin there. He was with him all the way and got a hand up there, and it's 4th and what are we going to call it? 7?
I'll tell you what, I kind of floated the throw a little bit. If that would have been driven on a line, he was open for a minute. The higher throw allowed Carter to get over there and make a play on it, but
I do
that would
believe
be
there was
something I would circle if I was Harmony Grove.
There was a little bit of a pass rush. Maybe I think he may have had to throw over a guy, and that kind of caused the ball to float on him.
I would definitely circle that one and come back to it at some point. 4th and 7.
They may come back to it right now.
It very well could. We got a flag. It is yellow.
Yeah, that's going to be he didn't get the memo.
He did not.
October. But what happened there is the tight end was already set. And
yeah.
Then the back kind of told him, hey, you're not over far enough. Well, you can't get set twice. They frown upon that.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and we're in a tied ball game at 0-0.
As the rain falls in beautiful, historic Malvern, Arkansas, where that penalty is frowned upon in this establishment. 4th and 12, ball on the 32-yard line.
Same formation flipped over.
Here's the snap, fakes the give, quarterback looking to throw. Same pass route, same guy, ball dropped.
Ball dropped. It was there. It was there.
Again, it was there. Carter comes over and puts a little hit on him to help the matter,
Yeah.
but again, that's a play that's there, guys. We got to.
Wes Locke had that one, and that was a catchable ball for him. And I don't know whether he heard footsteps from Martin or whatever, but just couldn't hang on to it. Leopards make a big stop after that big run that down through their bin, and take over on our own, 32, 33?
Yeah, the thing about, a team like Harmony Grove is they're not going to feel comfortable in 4th and 12.
No.
Or 4th and 13 or whatever that was. So
Does anybody?
Some teams are more comfortable than others. But a team that likes to run from an inverted bone, that 4th and 13 is not a situation they want to find themselves
Not
in.
ideal. Looks like Dupree takes the snap, gets up over the 35-yard line, give him the 37.
One of the things that I think makes Dupree a very special back is last week, we saw him as soon as he got the ball, he saw the hole, he took it, and he turned his shoulders and got north and south in a hurry. There, he had the presence of mind to be patient and let the hole develop, and that one little stutter step was the difference between 2 yards and 5 yards.
Yeah, he does an excellent job of that as a sophomore.
2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run to his left. Now cuts it up. Not going to be a whole lot there.
And there's
Gain of 2, but there is a pink flag that flies. We'll be holding on the Leopards, and we'll back them up again. A lot of penalties early.
I think they got Keelan Janelle kind of in the scrum there. I'm going to tell you, Janelle's a kid that I'm real excited about. Big bodied, tall.
Yeah,
kind of little gimpy right now. Not 100% on his leg, but when he gets healthy and he gets to grown, he's going to be a force.
Yeah.
2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Watson looking to throw. Got a man out as Jabril Artis. He's going to make the catch, pick up. Looks like 3 or 4. Get back to make it 3rd and 10.
So
yeah, Keelan's just he's a big kid, and well, I tell you what, he puts on another 10 or 15 pounds, Ben, and he's going to be a load.
And don't look now, but Braylon Watson over the last 2 games is perfect passing the football. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Big play here for the Leopards, 3rd and 10.
Not exactly racking up the yards, but completion percentage is nice.
Student body left here. Going to do a little pitch back to Jalen Dupree, trying to get everybody off motion there, but Harmony Grove not fooled. Stays home and makes the play in for a loss.
I almost felt like if he'd have kept it instead of pitching that back, he would have had a lot of room over here.
Yeah, and looking at it from where I'm looking at it, the play developed too fast.
Definitely something they were trying to draw attention to the left side and let Dupree hit them back coming the other way, but nice job of staying home and reading it. Leopards will look to punt. Snap is good. Punt is away. Nobody back to receive, so it takes a Leopard bounce. Rolls across the 35, towards the sideline, right at the 30-yard line it looks. Chase McAllister punting for the Leopards.
See, and it feels like we just got here. We turn around, the first quarter's almost over. There's only 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Neither team has scored. And this is the type of game that Harmony Grove can win.
Yeah,
and so
we're playing into their hand right now, and they're having a lot to do with it because they've stopped us on defense and it's their first punt. But what really hurt was not getting that punched in down there inside the 3-yard line.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, as Ben said. Only 47.8 seconds left here in the first quarter as the rain continues to fall here at Claude Mann Stadium. Stay in the wishbone top formation. Looks like a fumble on the snap, still rolling around. I believe Harmony Grove is going to be able to fall on it. But that ball rolled around for quite a few seconds.
And Ben, you and Seth, you talked about the rain falling. That football will get slick, and it'll get slick quick.
And I was talking to Coach Parker today, actually, and he was making the point that center exchanges when you're under center, with the quarterbacks right under center, those are actually harder in the rain than getting the snap from the shotgun. So maybe that's a small advantage that we'll see throughout the day.
Same formation for the Cardinals. 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Give to the back off the left side. Fights forward for a gain of maybe 2-yard lines. It's going to be 3rd and long when we get back for the start of the second quarter. Score is currently 0-0 here in Homecoming 2021. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back to Claude Mann Stadium. 3rd and 11 here for Harmony Grove. Fakes the give, rolling right, looking to throw. Got a man out there, and he makes the catch.
Oh, it was? Gosh, yeah, I thought we had that.
Nice catch there by Evan Jackson for the Cardinals.
That was just a really good pass. I mean, he put it in a great spot, and we had good pressure. Coverage wasn't that bad. He just led the wide receiver to a perfect spot, and looked like that was Evan Jackson for Harmony Grove coming up with the coming up with the catch. 4-on-4 there.
Little 4-on-4 crime. 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. Back in the wishbone formation. There's the snap, give to the back right up the middle. Not a whole lot there. Looks like he may gain a few inches. Enough to call it maybe 2nd and 9.
Gap responsibility is very important when you're playing a team that likes to hand the ball off and get the ball to the line of scrimmage as quickly as possible. And we saw that was the issue. When they had the long run, it was because we failed our gap responsibility. But interestingly, what they've had the most success on is the passing. It's been open. We've just been fortunate that they've only connected once.
Call it 2nd and 10. Same formation, ball on the 47. Here's the snap. Give to the back off the left side. Not a whole lot there. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 1 down to the 46-yard line.
So what they've been going to in 3rd and long and 4th and long when they went for it on 4th down is it still seems like there's a little play action element to it, but then they roll the guy out. So you wonder at some point if we bring pressure off the edge and see if we can't pick up a sack. But I would anticipate, based on past experience, that they would roll the quarterback out here.
Looks to me like they might be running the clock down to call timeout, as there's 8 left on the play clock and not a whole lot of action being taken. So we will take the timeout with them with 10:08 left here in the 2nd quarter. Score still 0-0. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as we are here for homecoming 2021. Leopards versus the Harmony Grove Cardinals.
Big 3rd down play here for the Cardinals. They got 3rd and 9, and a long 9 at that. Leopards need to stop here, Ben.
Stay in the wishbone. Here's the snap. Rolling out to the right, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it under.
Good hit.
And knocked out of bounds short of the 1st down, but does pick up a pretty good gain there.
Yeah, guess who? Ben, who was all over the field last week? Number 6. I tell you what, Jabari Artis played about as good of a game. I mean, he was everywhere. Everywhere we looked up, there was number 6.
And he did it all, blocking, tackling. I mean, he really played a lot of selfless football.
Yes, he did.
Not selfish, selfless. Yeah.
4th and 4 from the 41. Harmony Grove looks like they're going to go for it. Here's the snap, fakes the throw, quick pass, goes down for it, but incomplete.
I'm really surprised with the success that they had doing it earlier, that they tried to quick count us that time. They tried to get up and say hut real fast before we were ready, but I'm a little surprised that they didn't try to draw us off sides instead.
I tell you what, the play was right there. The kid, he just threw it at his feet. He hits him in the numbers, and they've got a 1st and 10.
I tell you though, if he throws it at his chest, he's about to get tattooed.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, it was a quick hitter by design, little seam route.
Yeah,
just trying to hit him, go down, get the 1st down, and move the chains. But rushed the pass a little bit, little low. Leopards will take over 1st and 10 on the 41. 9:44 left here in the half. Score still 0-0. Carter Martin in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Give is to Genoa Harris off the right side. Now going to cut it up. Not going to be a whole lot there. Looks like he'll gain 2.
Now, Carter has a little bit more passing experience than Braylon Watson. He was the quarterback on the 9th grade football team. So he's it could be that we've made some adjustments based on their adjustments. Maybe we need to throw the football. Carter's probably the guy you want in the football game if you feel like you're going to want to throw it at some point.
Problem is he can't throw them to himself.
Give is to Dupree. Makes a spin move, but gets just enough to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, so we'll be 3rd and 8 from the 43.
That is a tough situation, Ben, when you got your best receiver at quarterback and he can't throw it to himself.
We didn't know it at the time, but that's the situation Arkansas had with Matt Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leopards taking a timeout. We'll be back here. We're still 0-0, 8:47 left here in the second quarter.
Come back in out of a timeout here. Leopards facing a 3rd and 8 from the 43. Snap is to Dupree off the left side.
Nothing there.
Follows his blockers, but like Ron said, not a whole lot there. Looks like he'll pick up 2. Leopards will be looking at a 4th and 5 situation.
That's one where probably when they're going to look at the film, if he would have been just a little bit more patient, he would have been able to cut back. The hole kind of was behind him a little bit, and there was a big lane right in the middle of the field that I feel like maybe he could have taken advantage of. But again, I mean, hindsight being 20/20, it was behind him. He would have had to really be scanning the field to see it.
And another thing too, and this is one of those situations, particularly young kids, you got to keep frustration from sneaking in on you because you've had so much success and you're not. There it is.
Snap.
That could be pass interference. Looked like contact was early.
Whoa.
He was looking for the seam route there to Jabral Artis. Contact was a little early, but no flag flies, so Leopards will turn over on downs.
And I'm a little surprised we didn't go for the hard count right there. We line up and go on the first sound or the first HUD or go or whatever it is that we're using out there.
Wow.
We were running out of play clock.
Harmony Grove going to take over 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Still scoreless, 78 left here in the second quarter.
78?
7:58.
The 7:58, yeah.
First I said 7:56, then I leaned and saw that it was an 8. The goalpost is right on the number. Here's the snap. Give to the back up the middle. Got a little bit of room. Fighting across tackles down near the line to gain. Looks like it's going to be just a yard short. It's 2nd and 1.
I'll say this is kind of a neat offense to watch because the timing has to be impeccable because if that back is just, a split second ahead, he's not going to get the ball. If the quarterback's a split second late, that guy's not going to get the ball because they have to time that turn with the quarterback just right to make sure that middle back there is able to get his hands on the football.
2nd and 1 from the 37-yard line. Here's the snap. Give to the back off the right side. Not a lot there. Going to be close. Will depend on the spot. He's going to wave it forward. 1st down, Harmony Grove.
Golly, this is one of those games that you look up now and there's 7 minutes left here in the first half, and it's like, and it's 7:35.
Yeah, I know.
Not your modern day game.
Spread them out and throw it around. It's nice.
This is go back in time type football right here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Here's the snap. Fakes the give option look. Makes the pitch out. Got a little bit of room. Breaks one tackle across the 25. Down to around the 22-yard line. 1st down, Cardinals.
Yeah, this is shades of the Southwest Conference, 1968, 1969.
There was that we called it the old belly series where the quarterback rides, in that case, the fullback. Your first back hits through that rides the fullback to the line of scrimmage. What depends on what the defensive end does, and he either tucks it or pitches it. That's it in a synopsis, young man.
That's right. 1st and 10, 22-yard line. You can still watch it if you want to watch Navy play.
Yeah.
Here's the snap. Give to the back off
the
left side.
Yeah.
Met immediately and dropped in the backfield. Should be a loss of 1 or 2 there.
Yeah, Jay-Sean Carradine.
Jay-Sean Carradine got back there and did a good job of getting all over him.
And so you wonder if at some point does Harmony Grove go to that little bootleg pass on 2nd and long. Try to catch Malvern jumping and playing the run, and because they've had some wide receivers open when they run that play action and they get the quarterback outside of the pocket.
Most certainly have. Hunter Williams brings the Cardinals to the line. Here's the snap. Give to the back up the middle, nothing there. Doesn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage, so going to be 3rd and 11.
The other thing that does when you know that your quarterback's going to be outside of the pocket, if he does have to throw it away, you've taken grounding out of the equation because he's already out of the pocket. He's just got to get it to the line of scrimmage. And when you don't pass a lot, eliminating some of those bad options out of the equation is not a bad way to start your play there.
Yeah, we're 3rd down the 23, and Ben, we're definitely in 4-down territory here.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see him run if they think they can get half of it.
3rd and 11 from the 23. Here's the snap. Double handoff, pitch back to the quarterback, ball on the ground.
I believe 23 has it there.
Jonathan Morehouse will recover. That was a double handoff and then a pitch back. Kind of an interesting look on a flea flicker there.
Yeah.
Trick play, not able to handle there by the quarterback. Drops it and Morehouse dives on it. First turnover of the game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Ben, that they got away from what they'd been doing, having some success. Maybe, granted, it's a play they had drawn up that they thought would work against the Leopards, or they wouldn't have tried it. It just didn't pan out for them.
And they go against their identity. Their identity is we're going to run it. We're going to run it. We're going to, I guess, use some bootleg passes. They're not a cute, fancy little team, and so to go to something like that's a little bit out of character for them, a little bit out of their wheelhouse.
Speaking of out of character here, we got twins left, split right here. Watson, the quarterback, takes the snap, barrels forward, may pick up a gain of 1 there. 2nd and 9.
There's a lot of ways to create holes in the middle, and one of the ways to do that is if you can spread them out and get guys outside of the box, you're going to go a long way to opening up some holes. But I got to figure what it looks like Harmony Grove is doing is they are not anticipating whoever it is to take the snap to be able to be much of a passer, and they're just locking down at man on the outside.
Yeah.
2nd and 8, ball on the 33-yard line. McAllister split out to the right. Everybody else in tight power formation. Snap is to Watson off the right side. Cuts it up, makes the first man miss, but then met by a wall of Cardinals around the 35-yard line.
Watson just couldn't quite get outside that time. They weren't able to seal off that defensive end, or he would have had some room, and he had to take it back up on the inside and brings up a long 3rd, and that's a long 3rd and 7. They got it 6, but that's 6.5 anyway.
Just rounding.
Rounded off to 6 3/4.
Yeah, we'll call it 3rd and 6, 35-yard line. 3:22 left on the clock. Here's the snap. Little cutback, or Watson does a little handoff there to Dupree, coming back, nothing there.
Tell you what the Cardinals have started doing, Ben, they're really playing their zones. They're playing their technique and holding ground, and they're not doing a whole lot of chasing. And they've done a really good job of slowing this Leopard offense down.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about gap responsibility.
Gap responsibility. I was trying to think of that, but I couldn't get to it.
And they've done an excellent job of it.
Yes, they have.
2 or 3 series.
McAllister on to punt. Snap is good. Punt is away. Spiral.
Pretty good punt.
Going to be fielded around the 32-yard line. Now across the 35. Makes first man miss across the 40. Side splits another man. Barrels forward, now crossing the 50 down to the 48-yard line.
Nice run there by number 22, and that's Troy Potter. We've called his name a lot on offense and a lot on defense. He is one of the linebackers that's been very active.
And, we're sitting here now. We're in the 2nd quarter. There's only 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. You're probably not going to get the football back with any time on it, barring a turnover. And if you're in Harmony Grove and they tell you that you're going to have the ball around midfield with 2:28 to go and nobody scored yet, you'd probably say, all right, I'll take that, because they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
They start the second half with the ball, too. So it could be a while before the Leopards see the ball.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Harmony Grove does have 2 timeouts to work with. Shotgun formation. Jet sweep here. Give off the right side. Going to pick up around 1. That was 22, Trey Potter
That's
again.
Potter again. Potter ran over the sideline. I guess he got a drink of water or took a breath or whatever. But I don't think he's left the field much.
That was Bennett on the tackle, and that's one of my favorite sophomores in this bunch.
Here's the snap, fakes the give. Now looking to throw. Wrapped up and dropped in the backfield. That was
Leonard
an
Leach.
area that it looked like it could be a face mask. Luckily, I guess Leach did not have any hold of it.
He must have had him by the
jersey, I believe.
Had to be the jersey. I mean, a horse
and that'll just tell you the strength of Leach because I mean, he was arm at a weird angle and he was able to hold on to that shirt. Good grip.
Nice job by the officials to not just throw the flag by the looks of it.
Thinking it's a horse collar. We couldn't tell from up here.
3rd and 15, ball on the 47-yard line. Just under a minute and a half left here in the half. Brings Potter in motion. Give is to him. He's going to look to throw. Airs it out and falls incomplete.
Really well defended by the Leopards, and
they're letting them play back there.
They did a good job of getting pressure, and that would have been a really hard completion because he had 2 guys back there.
Yeah, Leopards were not fooled on that one. Going to be 4th and long, and the one thing that incompletion does is it stops the clock, which hasn't happened a lot in this first half. Carter Martin drops back to receive the punt for the Leopards.
Oh, boy.
The Leopards jump off sides, and that'll be a free 5.
And, you're going to run the risk of making them think about going for it.
Yeah.
You don't want to give them any more yards than is necessary.
Give them any more incentive than what they've got.
They're still in a punt formation, and the one thing you don't want to do is give the Leopards the football, at midfield. Now that would be a
Potter to punt.
Not a great punt.
Towards the sideline, and
might should have gone for it. They didn't gain that much there.
Probably about 15 or so.
Well, they're marking it down at the 9. He's standing at the 19.
There's no way
No.
It's going to be marked around the 34, 35.
Wrong official.
Oh, yeah, because, he's standing right there. Okay.
Yeah, the other official on 39. Leopards will take over from there. 34, I'm sorry. We'll be on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. 1:08 left here in the half. Leopards do have 2 timeouts to work with as well.
Leopards really need something good to happen here at the end of the first half.
It would be nice because right now they're just slugging each other. And
Twins right formation. Snap is to Dupree. Looked like he had a little bit of room, but falls apart pretty quickly. Going to gain 4 or 5 there, but that doesn't do a whole lot when there's a minute left on the clock.
Harmony Grove is really doing a good job of tackling too, guys.
Still 2 timeouts. If you can get a first down here pretty quickly, you might, we were 45 seconds left. So
looks like Leopards were not set there.
That cost them 5.
Trying to hurry up as they knew the clock was running. Going to be an illegal procedure and back the Leopards up 5. 2nd and 10 now. Ball back to the 38-yard line, or 33-yard line. And the clock runs. Watson in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Takes the give off the right side. Nothing there. Ball comes out. I believe the Leopards fall on it. And after that, I think we may just go into the locker room and regroup.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, go regroup. And who would have thought it?
Yeah, the last few seconds come off the clock here. Homecoming. Leopards 0, Harmony Grove Cardinals 0. We'll be back with second half action after a few words from our sponsors.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Casasa checking. Ask for free Casasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Fields. We get ready to start the second half of your hometown Malvern Leopards versus the Harmony Grove Cardinals.
We didn't really have a whole lot of halftime stats or anything to come break into halftime to give you. It's a 0-0 ball game and a fast-moving ball game. I guess that is one of the we will get home early tonight, but hopefully, Ben, it's a tale of two halves. I mean, we started out well and then fumbled the ball down inside the two, and it hasn't – nothing has really gelled since then, Seth.
Dickens has always been one of my favorite football philosophers. It was the best of times, it was the worst.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. I love it. You just never know. You just never know what direction this broadcast booth is going.
Jesus Rodea has the ball teed up for the Leopards as we get ready to start the second half. Here is the kick. Going to be skied, fielded just over the 20-yard line, now over the 25, over the 30. Hit and drop there by our isolated player, Braylon Watson and Jabral Artis.
Boy, that's Troy Potter again. This kid is around the ball offensively and defensively. Now he's going off, and I think he's going to take his breath, get a drink of water, and come back on. He's played a lot of football for the Cardinals,
and so even though Harmony Grove didn't score, it went exactly to script for them.
Sure,
you know, they had a lot of possessions. They had some time. What we need to do is we need to get off the field now because they had really good field position for most of the first half. We need to flip the field early.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Give is to the tailback off the right side.
Wow.
Breaks a few arm tackles and falls forward for a nice gain on first down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and Ben, you give this kind of an offense that kind of a gain on 1st and 10, and it really opens up the playbook for them.
It does, and they're hitting the hole so quickly. I mean, we talk about gap responsibility. I mean, they're trying to get to the line of scrimmage as quickly as possible. Your linebackers have to feed in immediately. And the problem is when they're in the mindset of feeding immediately, if they feed the wrong direction, if they read the wrong key, you're going to leave yourself open.
2nd and 4 from the 38. Here's the give to the back. Nothing there, but still fighting forward, trying to get something. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage and bring up 3rd and 4.
And that's a play where Harmony Grove, they're not going to like what they see on that play because the entire offensive line looked like they stood straight up before they started moving.
Yeah.
And when you stand straight up against a defensive line that's, a little bit hungry, like ours is, you're going to have a bad day. That was they're not going to like those helmets coming straight up like that before they start moving forward.
And a lot of that has to do with the push of the defensive lineman getting under those pads too.
3rd and 4, ball on the 38-yard line. Diamond T formation here.
Overload to the right.
Snap give to the back off the right side. Got a little bit of room. He will pick up the first down across the 45 down to the 49-yard line. First down Cardinals.
It looked like they had a tackle on one side as the end, but then they had like two tight ends on the other side. And so they overloaded one side to the right. And they ran to the right. Picked up the first down, and so Harmony Grove, whether they score on this possession or not, they've done what they need to do, and that they've won the field position battle early because even if they punt, we're going to be starting probably from our 20 or further back.
1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line, Diamond T formation.
They continue to milk that clock too.
Hunter Williams under center. Here's the snap, give to the back off the left side, comes across the 50 down to the other 49. We'll pick up 2 on the first down play.
Looked like that was Bennett that came in kind of flying in like a missile and was able to trip him up. And he's we've talked about him early.
Last week he was just everywhere.
And there were several plays last week where you talk about great pops, great hits, form tackles. He had what I would think would be his best football game of the year last week.
2nd and 8, ball on the 49-yard line. Just over 9 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Snap, fakes the give to the back. Quarterback going to keep. Not a whole lot
I think somebody went the wrong direction because he was looking to hand the ball
He was
off.
looking around to get
running
the ball.
backs went to his left, and a pretty heads-up play by him. Just tuck it and pick up a yard.
That's what happens when that timing isn't perfect, like you said earlier, Ben.
Yeah, he turned around and looked and said, where's that white shirt?
3rd and a long 7.
Yeah, the Leopards really need. They don't need to give up anything on this. If we can keep it 4th and 7, 4th and 6, and then they're going to have to punt the ball. But if they get 3 or 4 or 5 yards, they've got a decision, Ben.
Here's the snap. Fakes the give, option look. Quarterback keeps it, nothing there. Going to bring up 4th down. Nicely played by Jabri Artis.
Well, not only nicely played, but Jabri, I'm trying to do that is 23 out there. Our corner came back, and Hunter Adams, another one of those sophomores, he had the pitch man covered, and there wasn't really anything to do.
When there's nothing to do, you just tuck it and try to get what you can, which thankfully was not a lot. Still 4th and 7, ball on the 47-yard line. Looks like Harmony Grove on to punt will be Potter. He's going to kick it down, going to go out of bounds short of the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
One of the one things that they don't do now, and obviously there's a reason they don't, the trailer the trailers on that option, they're closer to the line of scrimmage. In the old days, that trailer was out there. You flipped the ball out to him, and I've watched Navy too, and they're about as true as anybody is to the old, the tripper option out of the wishbone or the wing tee. But and the further the trail man out there is, the more pressure it puts on the corner.
Right.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. 7:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Score still 0-0. Leopards come to the line with twins right. Jalen Dupree at quarterback. Up back to each side. Here's the snap. Dupree looks to run off the right side. Not a whole lot there. Makes a man miss, though. Makes another man miss, and now he's got some room. He's across the 35. Shakes off another man and goes out just short of the 40. Late flag flies. Great individual effort there by Dupree.
That's got to be a late hit or outside or a face mask, what they call him.
Hands to the face, maybe?
Yeah. Face mask. That's what he said. He said face mask.
And, that was that was all Jalen. There was one guy that fed into that gap, and he made him miss, and then another guy fed in from the outside, and he made him miss, and so that was about as much on the running back as it could possibly be right there.
Dupree stays in at quarterback, shift the twins to the other side. Here's the snap, Dupree up the middle. Got a little bit of room here. Man goes low, chops Dupree down just short of the 50-yard line. We'll give him the 49.
And you can see the Leopards trying to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, trying to maximize, get as many possessions as possible.
You just got you have the gut feeling they're going to pop one here quick, man.
2nd and 5, ball on the 49-yard line. Dupree stays in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Dupree off the left side. Now cuts it back to the right. Fights through a couple guys. Now cuts up, makes another man miss. Bowls over two guys and is still going. Incredible run by Dupree.
Yeah.
1st down, Leopards.
Boy, I tell you what, that's what spending that time in the weight room will do for you guys.
Yeah, when the coaches talk about him, they say he runs with an attitude. He runs, like a grown man. And he's not afraid of contact, not afraid to lower the boom, and we're starting to see a little bit of that right now.
Here's the snap. Dupree again off the left side. Now cuts it back to the middle. Makes another man miss. Going to be stopped just short of the 15, give him the 16-yard line.
And there goes Watson in. Give him a little breath. They want fresh legs in there.
Well-deserved break for Dupree.
Yeah.
Twins will move over to the right side. Watson in at quarterback. 2nd 5, ball on the 16. Here's the snap. Watson off the right side. Now cuts it up.
There he
Got a lot of
goes.
room.
Wow.
Touchdown, Malvern. Braylon Watson untouched into the end zone.
That was one I'd like to see back there about the 35-yard line because he was gone on that one. Great execution by the right side of the offensive line, and the what you call them, the sneak backs or whatever the
Sniffer backs.
sniffer backs.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's a new one to me. But anyway, nice work.
Carter Martin on for the hold. Jesus Rodea on to attempt the point after. Snap is high. Martin going to roll out. Looking to do something with, looking to throw.
Oh,
He got it. Feeds it in there perfectly to Jabril Artis, who makes the catch.
I will tell you
Two-point
something.
conversion good.
Between Art and Carter Martin, they're all the time doing something. You know, they're around. They're heady ball players. They're smart. They never give up on the play, and that's not the first time we've seen Carter Martin convert that two-point conversion.
And I'm not sure that he couldn't have gotten that ball down. I think Carter said, this seems like an opportunity to me. Because I think he may have been able to get that ball down to kick. But, hey, you know what? 2 points is better than one every time, right?
Well, what was nice was he made the throw while using the other hand to hold the defender off of him.
Yeah.
Just fed it in there perfectly where Artis was the only man who could get it, and he went down and made a great catch.
And we talked about, you know, he is accustomed to throwing the football. This isn't his first time to throw a football, so.
6:11 left here in the third quarter.
And we've seen him execute that fire play. You know, it's usually what teams call it is a fire whenever the snap goes bad. We've seen him execute that last couple of years to perfection several times.
Numerous times, yeah.
Which I don't know if that says a lot about our snapping or his ability to execute the fire play.
I think last year it had more to do with our snapping.
Leopards take the lead 8-0. Rodea has the ball set to kick. Will be Potter back deep to receive for the Cardinals. Kick is away to Potter, fielded around the 18-yard line. Gets across the 20, 25, 30, 35. And it was a nice play there by Dante Cagle to hang on to him.
Dante Cagle, 11th grader on the special team, did a good job of getting a hold of him because he had a hole. And once again, Potter's out there doing his thing.
Good field position for the Cardinals. They'll start 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
And now all of a sudden, you know, this is kind of the game plan that Harmony Groves wanted to have, but now they've got to score twice.
Yeah.
And the way that the clock ticks,
Yeah.
I know we got 6 minutes left in the third. That's not a lot of time the way this football game's going. Very limited possessions.
Diamond T formation. Here's the snap. Give is to the back off the left side.
Good tackle.
Good tackle.
Look
Good
like he
tackle.
might have
Guess
some
who?
room.
Guess who? Number 31. I'm going to tell you, we bragged on that kid last week until I'm almost blue in the face, and you just can't say enough.
Well,
nice things about his hustle and his want to.
What I really like about his play as a sophomore is a lot of sophomores, they'll sometimes have that deer in the headlights look. They're thinking. It's not that they're not playing hard, but they've got to take things and kind of calculate. He just plays fast.
Yeah.
He plays fast.
2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Same formation for the Cardinals. Here's the snap. Give to the back up the middle. Got a little bit of room. He dives forward over the 50-yard line.
He dropped the football.
The ball came out. They're going to say he
was down. I don't know how he was down. It looked like he was in midair when he lost it. Maybe there's a smudge on my window.
They found a little bit of a seam, and the Cardinals picked up 1st and 10, and they're inside Leopard territory at the call it the 43, but it's not. They're at the 47.
Yeah, 47.
There they changed it.
Or if you would prefer, the 53.
Or the 53. 52 and a half, actually.
No comment. 1st and 10 from the 47.
Overloaded to the left.
That looked like there might have been movement, but no flags. Give is to the back up the middle. Not a whole lot there. May have picked up one.
We've seen them do that a couple of times. They'll move they'll move both tackles over to the other end and overload you so that they've got just a guard and tackle to the right, but they'll have guard, tackle, tight end over to the other side. And they've been actually overloading the right. I think that may be the first time they've overloaded the left side tonight.
Yeah, they really, like most teams, they like to play right-handed.
2nd and 9, ball on the 46-yard line. Diamond T formation. Here's the snap. Give this to the back around the right side. Got a little bit of room. He gets across the 40, down across the 35, near the 30. Call it the 31-yard line.
Troy Potter went through there and had just a seam, and he hit it and cut back to his left, back to his right, and made some people miss.
He's a savvy little back.
He's a savvy, yeah, he's a good football player.
They've got him listed at 145, so when I say little, I'm not exaggerating. He's bigger than 145. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Will be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball on the 31-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback keep all the way, trying to follow his blockers. Not a whole lot there on 1st down. No gain. Be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Winding down here in the 3rd quarter, we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, and Leopards leading this one 8-0, but Harmony Grove is threatening just outside the Leopard 30 at the 31.
Hunter Williams brings them to the line. Will be 2nd and 10, as Ron said, from the 31-yard line. Still in the Diamond T formation. Here's the snap. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback, I believe, is able to dive on it.
Boy, there was a Leopard right there.
And this is clearly 4-down territory, so
yeah,
they don't have to throw the football here. You know, they can try to pick up half of it with the run if they want to and try to catch us.
Yeah, the
zoning out in the back.
The mishandle between the center and the quarterback cost them a little over a yard. Anyway, it's a long 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 from the 32-yard line. Just over 2 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Leopards lead 8-0. Looks like Harmony Grove's going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take it with them. Be back with a word after this word from our sponsors.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. Cardinals facing a 3rd and 11, ball on the 32-yard line, trailing 8-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Williams looking to throw. Got a man out there. That's
interference.
Textbook face guarding there.
Yep.
Angel Perez on the coverage.
Yep. He never turned around.
There's also a flag in the backfield, so maybe we have could be a hold, could be roughing the passer. I didn't watch after the ball was thrown, but maybe we'll get lucky and get offsetting here. There's a flag standing on the 40.
I didn't see roughing that. I didn't see what happened after he turned the ball loose. Yeah, our D-back got beat and never did turn around, look for the ball, and all right, here we go.
2 fouls.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer. Nothing good there for the Leopards.
No.
They'll accept the roughing the passer penalty and decline the pass interference, it appears.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 now in the red zone, all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big give up on the 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Diamond T formation. Williams brings him to the line. Give it to the back off the right side. He's
gone.
got some room,
He's gone.
and he will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
There are so many different things that they can do. I mean, he can hand it off, he can keep it, he can pitch to the back. I mean, it's a triple option That's not like your old school triple option, which is right between your center and guard. That's where normally the triple option goes to. But here the triple option is actually more like an off tackle.
Yeah.
And he can still pull it. And really you can kind of get three guys lost in there somewhere because you're having to watch three guys bunched together, and any one of them could end up with the football. It's tough to read.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And if you don't man your position, you're going to be in trouble.
You're going to be in trouble.
Harmony Grove will go for 2 here, try to tie the game up. Quarterback rolling out,
He's
got a
there.
man wide open.
Missed
He
it.
drops it. Man, it was there for him, but falls harmlessly incomplete. With 2 minutes left in the third quarter, score is Malvern 8, Harmony Grove 6. We'll be back after this.
Horns Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Horns carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Horns carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards leading 8-6. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Better look for an onsider. I believe it's coming.
They did that to start the game.
Yeah, he's right there close, too.
Luke McCormick on the kick. Sky kick, going to be angled towards the right side and fielded right there at the 21-yard line.
That's trouble, though.
Got a little bit of room there. It's Braylon Watson. As he gets across the 45 and falls forward down to the 43. I was just getting ready to say, why in the world would you not let that ball go out of bounds? But I bite my tongue. Good starting field position for the Leopards.
And got a couple of conference scores. Ashdown leads Bauxite 14-0, and how about this halftime score? Robinson 42, Arkadelphia 20.
Oh,
lot of points being scored at Joe T tonight.
Great day to be a Senator.
Boy, I tell you what, Braylon Watson made a really good decision over there. Evidently, he could see something down that sideline. He couldn't see from up here, but he took the ball and really put us in great field position.
Twins right for the Leopards. Give is to Watson, looking to throw. Got McAllister, and he runs right under. It's going to be a touchdown, Leopards.
Wow. There's your old halfback option. No, that wasn't even a halfback option.
Well, it's a Debris.
Debris.
Well, yeah. You had Dupree hand off to Watson. Watson threw to McAllister.
Yeah.
And when you see Dupree and Watson in the backfield, the one thing you don't expect is a pass, right? So drew it up and really hit him in stride. The beautiful spiral. Very well done.
Yeah.
Rodeo on to attempt the point after.
Carter Martin for the hold, or we shall see.
Kick is away.
Nice
good looking
exchange.
kick.
Nice exchange there.
And it is good.
Martin didn't get to go for 2, but we'll take the one, right?
That's right. With 1:47 left in the third quarter, score is Leopards 15, Harmony Grove 6. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. Kick is away by Rodeo, and that's going to be a touchback.
We have one more score from the 4-7A. In Nashville, Fountain Lake has a 5-point lead in the third quarter, 20-15. Could be a little bit of a shake-up in the conference hierarchy in the making.
Yeah, that would be a big win for the Cobras.
Yeah, and as these other scores come in, particularly a couple of them, this game gets even more important to go ahead and get this game over there in the win column, and because we got Fountain Lake next week, right, guys?
I think it's Ashdown.
We got Ashdown here.
At Ashdown.
Okay.
Might as well leave now.
I might as well
Long
head
trip.
out.
It's the only game you got to go to. You go to a different state just to get there.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Here's the snap, fakes the give up the middle, now off the left side. A little bit of room, going to pick up, looks like 3 on 1st down, up to the 23-yard line.
Good stop there by Perez and Braylon Watson.
And what was really good is we were kind of cheating towards our left side, and then they ran to our right, and so pretty good recovery. When you're slanting the opposite way that they're running, and you're able to hold it to 3, you're going to count your blessings and call that a win.
2nd and 7, ball on the 23-yard line. Stay in the diamond T formation here for Harmony Grove. Williams under center. Here's the snap. Give is the back up the middle, and he had a head of steam. Looks like he's going to fall just short of the 1st down to the 29-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tristan Hogan, he's a 10th grade running back, really hit the hole, and he was running downhill. Big play here for the Leopards, though. Because if we can hold them here, Ben, you just can't think. This is definitely. I wouldn't think it'd be 4-down territory for the Cardinals, but
would be brave.
Well, but you got to think. Now they're down. 2 scores.
Yeah.
So, and the way that the clock's been running, it's almost do or die.
Quarterback sneak, a lot of room. He just takes off.
Wow.
Gets into the 2nd level before Malvern really even knew what was going on. All the way down to the 42-yard line, 1st down Cardinals.
And so I would say down 9. I mean, they're almost in 4-down territory regardless, because the clock's just ticking so fast.
17
in
seconds,
this football game.
Right, and we're going the Harmony Grove's not going to do anything, and we're going to go into the 4th quarter here with the Leopards leading 15-6, and in a fast-moving game. We'll be back with the end of this thing after these messages.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back in Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Start of the 4th quarter, Leopards lead the Cardinals 15-6.
Yeah, as we start this 4th one, it's going to come down to who wants us the worst. I mean, the Leopards leading, but Cardinals have had some success, and here we go.
Here's the snap, give to the back off left side, a lot of room. One man to beat, it's Carter Martin. Carter is able to hold on, or make a misdirection a little bit. Defense catches up. Looks like that was Bennett.
Yeah, it was another one of those quick hitters, and boy, I tell you what, and it's like Ben says, if you don't play your alleys, if you don't do your assignments, they're past you.
And he was. So once again, you see the Leopards have a quick scoring drive, and Harmony Grove looked to answer right back. What turned into a slow first half has suddenly burst into a score fest here in the 2nd. 1st and 10, ball on the 24-yard line. Stay in the diamond T, or the, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Diamond T, here's the snap.
Quick
Give
hitter.
up the middle. Back falls forward. Nice gain of 4 there on 1st down. Maddox Moore on the carry.
Yeah, they're really, and they've tried it off and on. They've ran that play a lot, but for some, they found something. They made an adjustment or whatever. But that quick hitter across on the inside their tackle, I mean in their center and guard, has really worked for them.
2nd and 6, ball on the 20-yard line. Leopards lead 15-6, but Harmony Grove is threatening. Diamond T formation, Williams under center. Here's the snap, quick hitter up the middle again. Moore is the guy carrying the ball once again. And again, he will pick up around 3.
What that exactly looks like, and right there, it's the old, out of the triple option or a straight T, or it's just a dive play. Quarterback's just turning over, and the halfback's hitting the hole behind the guard or the tackle, depending on what's happening. It's just a quick dive play.
And what it can do is you can either any of the 3 can be the lead block, be the lead back, and any of the 3 can be the ball carrier.
Yeah.
And so it.
But there, he just turned to his left or his right and handed it to I'm just going to call them the halfbacks up there, just a straight dive play.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 17. Here's the snap. We got whistles. Offsides on the Leopards. That'll be a free 5 and a free first down for the Cardinals. So now it'll be 1st and 10, ball all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Leopards just continually keep making it tough on themselves, don't they, guys?
They do. One thing that we've seen is, they're not giving up big plays at least, and, with the way the clock is ticking, if you can force them to eat up time, even if they score, gives you a pretty good advantage.
Now they jump, look like.
Angel Perez
was saying it was him. It was him.
He follows them into the backfield, pointing, letting everybody know. I think he did it.
I think he did it. Another one of those 10th graders. Every time you look down there and check a grade on a kid, it seems like they're 10th graders. Ben, Jesus, gee whiz.
It's a problem to have.
It is a good problem.
It's a pretty good guess that it's going to be a sophomore, especially on defense.
1st and 15, ball now on the 17-yard line. Hunter Williams under center. Here's the snap. Give to the Moore off the left side. Breaks a few tackles. Going to get down near the 10-yard line. Call it the 11.
That's another one of those you were talking about earlier, Ben. He just followed the lead. I'll call him the fullback or whatever you want to. The halfback goes in, blocks out. Fullback goes through, and the third back just follows him through the hole.
Now going to make it 2nd and 9.
And of course, when you're this style of offense, when you start off at 1st and 15, you've put yourself in a bad situation to begin with, because this offense is not meant to pick up chunk plays.
Here's the snap. Option look off the left side. Quarterback will keep. He gets across the 10 down to the 9-yard line where it'll be 3rd and long.
One thing our corners and our defensive ends have done a really good job of, Ben, is taking that pitch to the trailer on the outside.
Yeah,
I don't know whether that's really in what they want to do, but it's there, but they've just never pitched it to him.
We've done a really good job of sealing the edge and making sure that they don't get outside of our corners, and a lot of that is the just defensive ends knowing their responsibility, because when you run the option, you don't have a gap per se, you have a person.
Watch for a pass here, boys.
3rd and 8, ball on the 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Williams give tailback off the left side.
Big 4th down coming up now.
Gets down to the 5-yard line. It's like 4th and 3.
Yeah, they tried that little dump pass over the middle of last time down on the fourth. They didn't make it. I don't expect them to throw the ball, but then again, they may roll out to their right toward us on this side, and because they've had some success doing that. Big play for the Leopards.
Coach Plumlee wants to talk about it. Leopards are going to take a timeout with 7:06 left here in the 4th quarter. The Leopards lead 15-6. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Heat and Air provides both residential and commercial heating and cooling services. Daniel Heat and Air is family owned and operated and takes great pride in making their customers feel like family. With over 40 years of service in the Hot Springs and Central Arkansas area, Daniel is ready to serve your needs with certified technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For your heat and air needs, call Daniel Heat and Air at 501-293-0782.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards currently lead 15-6 with 7:06 left on the game clock. Cardinals face a huge 4th and 3 here from the 5-yard line, trying to chip away at the Leopard lead. Will be Williams bringing them under center, diamond T formation. Give is to the back off the left side. He's got enough for the first down. Now battling for the goal line. Not going to get it. Going to be on the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal there.
And, Harmony Grove, there's no sense of urgency. They're still going to huddle up. They're not going to rush to the line. They're going to get their play. They're going to do what they do. And
it's working. Obviously it's working for them. So
well, you got the old school where you run the quarterback back and forth to the coach every time. Yeah. You don't see that very often anymore. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Stay in the diamond T formation. Quarterback sneak right up the middle. He's going to get it. Touchdown Cardinals.
Yeah.
And there's no need for them really to go for 2. I mean, they're
unless they just don't have a kicker.
Looks like they got a T out there, though.
Luke McCormick, kicker for the Cardinals.
Cardinals trying to bring it into a 3-point ball game, trying to make it where a field goal can win it for them. Or Leopard's got to answer on this one, boys. That's all there is to it.
Hunter Williams with the hold. Snap is good. Kick is away, and it is good with 6:29 left in the ball game.
We're going to get running or roughing the kicker added onto it.
We'll stay here and see the result of the penalty. Kick was good, so Leopards lead 15-12. 6:29 left on the clock. Or, it will be 13 once they hit the point.
Okay.
So 15-13, 6:29 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I missed it, guys. Was it roughing the kicker or unsportsmanlike or what? I didn't get a call on.
It was, I believe,
running in through
the kicker.
Okay. I mean, it's just going to be a matter of them kicking off. Yeah, another one of those big-time onside kicks.
Well, that's a decision you got to make. There's still 6:29 left, and you got 2 timeouts. Only down 2.
Yeah, but then you have to really look at the success you just had on that last drive, too. And then just onside kick keeps the ball out of the hands of the Leopards.
It does, but it just seems like it may be a little early. We'll see what the Cardinals decide here. Kick is deep. Going to land at the 15, bounce forward.
That's going to go in the end zone.
Dupree fields it at the 2-yard line. Wow. Not a whole lot of room, and he's going to be run out around the 3.
I guess we were up. We didn't have anybody deep, and I'm assuming that's because we were anticipating a onside kick, right?
It did, and we've kind of halfway put the safety in play to tie the game as a result. But obviously, down here, you've got to get a first down or 2.
Yeah, and this is one of those things.
Because if you punt down here, you're giving them a ton of confidence with 4 minutes left to take the lead. So
this is a situation the Leopards just need to grab a hold of this ball game, grab a hold of themselves, and take about a 5-6 minute march down the field and put this thing away.
They'll start 1st and 10 from the 4-yard line. Twins to the left. Dupree in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Dupree going to take it immediately up the middle. Across the 5, 10, 15, 20. And run out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
Once again, I tell you what, I like this Troy Potter, this 12th grader, number 22 for Harmony Grove. He saved a tackle. Saved a touchdown with touchdown saving tackles, what I'm trying to say.
Well, what I want you to
I'm
notice,
really impressed with him.
Their defensive line, they're not trying to get tackles. They're diving in at our offensive. They're using their defensive line as blockers. They're trying to block our offensive linemen so that their linebackers can track and make plays. Watch, they'll just dive in at the line. Watch, boom.
Yeah.
Same formation, this time Watson on the carry. Up the middle, going to get near the 30. Looks like they're going to give him the 30, pick up 5 on first down.
And it wasn't nearly as pronounced as it was the previous two series.
That's a good catch. I hadn't noticed it yet. And that's what they're on the left side of their defensive line did.
But it seems like what they're trying to do is just by diving down, and they're trying to congest that line of scrimmage and then letting their linebackers clean up. And it's been successful for them.
Twins left, 2nd and 5 from the 30. Dupree takes the snap, up the middle, gets across the 30, but not much after that. We'll give him the 31, bring up 3rd and 4.
And it's real hard to drive the line of scrimmage back when they're just diving at your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get under a guy and put him on skates and push him back when they're just diving down at your knees and trying to basically block you so that their linebackers can run and clean up wherever the running back goes.
Big 3rd and 4 here. Just over 5 minutes left in the ball game. Leopards lead 15-13.
Malvern calls timeout.
Saw something we didn't like. We're going to talk it over.
I think Coach Parker wants to talk to him about something. We'll be back after these messages.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. Big 3rd and 4 here. Snap goes to Watson. Looks to throw. Got Jabriah Artis out there. He makes the catch. Now fighting off of a man still going across the 40. 35 still breaking tackles across the 30. Jabriah Artis, one-man wrecking crew.
Ben, I was impressed with that kid last Friday night, and he is just a baller. That's all you can say about him. My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, he just dragged people for about 30 yards right there. But I'm going to tell you what, Braylon Watson, his quarterback rating is going to be through the roof.
Yeah.
Added his first touchdown pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Dupree set to take the snap. He takes it, goes up the middle, now bounces to the outside. Breaking tackles, spins off of a man, still breaking tackles. Near the 20-yard line. Looks like they're going to give him the 20, so picks up 7 on first down.
And you love the hard run. The one thing you want to be careful of when you're breaking tackle after tackle and it's just congestion after congestion, it's easy to get focused on trying to pick up extra yards and you forget about ball security.
Yeah.
So just how many times have you seen a running back make huge, yards and just by driving, and then whoop, ball pops out. So ball security is issue number 1. That's obviously the most important thing right now.
Twins right for the Leopards. Dupree to take the snap. Going to run off the right side. Now cuts it up. Got a lot of room up the middle. Makes another man miss. Breaks another tackle down across the 5. Down to the 2-yard line, it looks like. Big run there by Dupree.
Yeah, that'll bring up 1st and goal. And I don't think the Leopards are going to be in a big hurry to run a play now, are they, Ben? With 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, leading 15-13 inside of the 5-yard line?
I don't think they're going to be in a hurry to run the play. They may be in a hurry to line up because then that prevents them from making defensive substitutions,
Yeah,
So
that's true.
One of the things you can do is you can line up fast and then milk the clock.
Yeah, that's true. Very good point.
Move the Twins over to the left side. Dupree stays at quarterback.
And that's kind of what we're doing, it looks like.
Here's the snap to Dupree. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
That's a big score right there, guys, with 3:03 left. And And Ben's been talking all evening to us that Harmony Grove is just not an offense set up to go move fast and score a lot of points. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle this now when they get the ball back, won't it, Ben?
It will. It'll be interesting to see if we see a wide receiver in the game for them. That'll be an interesting.
A what?
A wide receiver.
A wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy a vowel. Rodeo on to attempt the extra point, and it is good. With 3:09 left in the fourth quarter, Leopards lead 22-13. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. Leopards just scored to make it 22-13. 3:09 left here in the ball game. Rodea has the ball set to be kicked, and it is away. Going to bounce out of bounds, and the flag will fly.
And, hindsight, being 2020 what it is now, starting down there around our own 3 or 4 yard line was actually a blessing because it probably took more time off the clock to get down the field and score.
Well, we went pretty quick, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Compared to the way the ball game has gone. Well, we've picked up our pace quite a bit here in the second half. It's a different looking offense. I mean, to score 22 points here in the second half, and
the Cardinals have answered. Every time Malvern has scored, the Cardinals have taken it right back down the field and punched one in themselves. So Leopard defense looking to put a stop to that.
Now they've got to get 9 points in 3 minutes, and that's a tall order for this offense. And we have not just one wide receiver, guys, but two.
It's twins right. Shotgun formation back to the right of Williams. Here's the snap. Williams rolling to his right, looking to throw. Got a man who makes a diving catch just over the 40 down to the 43-yard line. Or as Terry Bracey would have me say, up to the 43-yard line.
Up to the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up a second and a yard. Yeah, so they finally got it set.
And mark it at the 44 instead.
Yeah, and gosh, Harmony Grove's not running the clock like they were.
Same formation for the Cardinals, looking to throw again. Stick route. Has his man, but tackled immediately. We'll have enough for the first down.
And even though that's a first down, you're going to give them those 3-yard routes all day long at this point.
Yeah, because the clock's running at 2:30, and and they're doing something they're uncomfortable with, Ben, so it'll be kind of interesting to see if they can sustain it.
Twins left now for the Cardinals. Back to the right of Williams. Here's a snap. Williams to throw immediately out. Makes the catch, but tackled immediately by Carradine.
Carradine really played that one well. Carradine had a really good ball game last week. And
if you're a corner, you're not just licking your chops now because you've been on the sidelines all game, and now all of a sudden there's wide receivers out there to cover.
Same formation, just moved the back to the left of Williams this time. Williams looking to throw, looking deep.
Wow.
Going to fall incomplete. Nice coverage out there by Braylon Watson.
Because corners don't want to tackle. They don't want to tackle. They want to go out and get interceptions. So, now that we're throwing the ball, I bet their eyes are open a little bit here. They're little pep in the step.
That was nice coverage by Watson out there, and he just kind of got in the way, then got out of the way, then got back in the way, and didn't get a flag. So
that's right.
We'll let it go. Let it go at that. Third down. 1:51 left here in the ball game.
Yep, 3rd and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Twins right, back to the right of Williams. Takes the snap, now comes back around, hands to the back, got a little bit of room. Across the 40, lowers the shoulder, will have enough to pick up the first down.
That's number 4, Evan Jackson.
Little wraparound draw, they get motion going one way, get all your linebackers flowing in one direction, and they sneak that back out through the backside, well designed. But again, if you're the Leopards, you're fine with that because the clock keeps moving.
Yeah.
Williams takes the snap, looking to throw. Quickly out to Jackson, and he is absolutely leveled by Eric Clegg.
Eric Clegg, really.
What's that been? They don't want to hit?
That looked like a Bennett hit to me. You know it.
I think he wanted to hit that time.
Somebody told him what I said, and
I don't understand why Harmony Grove.
That's a false start.
I don't understand why they're saving their timeouts. They've got 2 timeouts left. They got 1:07. Help me, guys.
Guess you're just playing off the fact that you want to save at least one, set up the Hail Mary if you do get the onside kick.
I can see saving one, but
well, now they're going to have to use one.
Yeah.
With 58.8 seconds left in the ball game, Cardinals take timeout. Leopards lead 22-13. We'll be back after this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium. Well, I got time now. We have another false start there by the Cardinals. A little bit of time added back to the clock. 1:03 now left in the ball game.
Occasionally we have an open mic, but
oh, now it's going to be 2nd and a mile for Harmony Grove here. Twins left, back to the left of Williams, looking to throw. Now flushed out of the pocket. Gonna tuck it. He's across the 40, 35, 30.
Oh, what a block.
Runs out of bounds there. Yeah, we got a.
You know what? Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
That's a penalty in every league except this one.
High school. That's a penalty. That's an unprotected kid, blindside
illegal
block.
Blindside block.
Yeah.
He took 2 guys out. And unfortunately, one of the Leopards is.
Yeah, that should be a 15-yarder right there.
And I'm not real sure who that is. I can't get a number.
I think it's Jabra, but I'm not positive on that.
Well, let's count numbers and see who we're missing.
All right, maybe he's up on his knees and elbows now, so maybe you just got
the wind knocked out of him. We can hope for that.
And I can understand how that would happen because it was a pop.
I don't know,
no question about it.
That's one, until they outlawed it, that's the ones you look for. No, it's not. Is it Jabra?
I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's up and walking off. Slowly. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a stinger.
Well, that's.
Gain was all the way down to the 28-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 1 after all of that.
Well, I tell you what, under the rules, I mean, that they missed one on that one because that was just a complete blindside block that.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3rd and 1. They hadn't changed the down marker yet. Twins left. Back to the left of Williams. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 28. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Got a man deep, but throws it behind him. Going to fall incomplete. Bring up 4th and 1.
Then he slipped down himself. And he was open. He had an opportunity to complete that pass, but he threw it behind him, threw it out of bounds, and now this is the ball game for Fountain Lake, for Harmony Grove. For sure.
I surely they got a timeout left. Surely they'll go ahead and run and pick up the 1st and 10. I mean they've had so much success running the ball.
4th and 1. Ball on the 28-yard line. 44.8 seconds left in the ball game. Twins right, back to the right of Williams. Here's the snap. Williams looking to throw.
I'll be darned.
Now rolling out to his right, trying to buy time. Looking for the end zone.
That's going to be the ball game.
Going to fall incomplete.
Wow. That surprises me. I mean, first thing I'd do is go for the 1st and 10, and then have 2 plays called. But anyway, Leopard's going to take this one 22-13, and
Thankfully, he wasn't able to set his feet and make a throw because he did have a man in the end zone, just wasn't able to get enough on it to complete the pass.
And I honestly thought he was going to have an opportunity to scramble for the first down there for a while.
That's what I thought.
Good job by the Leopard defense to take that avenue away from him, force him to throw it. And it would, I mean, he would have really had to throw it on the line. I mean, he was standing on about the 35, 36-yard line when he let it loose, and the guy was probably 4 or 5 yards deep in the end zone. I mean, that 40 yards while you're running, that's a tough one.
1st and 10 from the 28. Snap is to Carter Martin, who just takes a knee. Shouldn't have to run another play. And that should put a bow on homecoming 2021 for the Leopards. Wasn't the prettiest. Might have been in a time machine.
Well, it should, the girls should be the prettiest thing on homecoming.
You all right? All right.
That's true.
All right. Matthew McConaughey in the building.
I'll have to agree with that one. I mean, yeah.
We were just making sure
that
the girls were the prettiest thing about homecoming.
We didn't outshine our beautiful queen and court and that group.
Confucius say, a win's a win's a win's a win. If you can't join it, or if you can't make the long drive down to Ashdown next week, we hope that you'll listen in or watch us, as we'll be bringing you the action from, I don't know if it's historic or beautiful, but Ashdown, Arkansas.
It's a long ways away.
It's a long ways away. But we'll be going down there riding a 2-game winning streak in conference, seeing if we can't stay perfect, and we're looking forward to it. So if you can't make the drive, we hope you listen in and join us as we get ready to take on Ashdown. Thanks for listening. Final score, Leopards win 22-13. We'll see you next week.